host today along with Samantha Chan. Good to have you here. A lot of excitement building here with SuperOne. And we've got some details for you. This is our company overview, a live company overview for you. It'll run through our company, products, services, of course, compensation, how we get paid. We're the only company in networking that is paying out in Ripple. So very, very excited. If you don't know what Ripple is, look it up on the symbol area, XRP, and then we'll give you some updates in it. Of course, we'll go through our disclaimers, all that wonderful, great stuff. About a minute or so. I got 1 minute after, 2 minutes after, so we'll see if we can jump right in here to our presentation, folks. Good to have you here today. Results are not typical. There are no guarantees in an online business. This is not a crypto trading or a crypto business. This is an online app platform that pays in Ripple. This illustration is for educational purposes and not intended to serve as a guarantee of income or solicitation. And of course, success in any business requires the efforts of an individual's hard work, dedication, and efforts of working as a team. Good to have you here today. Of course, who are we and what do we do? Well, we are a skill-based and technology company. Also, as we expand the area of interest out there for people that ask us, what do we do? Well, of course, we gear towards the interests of many people all over the globe. And millennials, we'll talk a little bit about that today. But you think about Netflix. Netflix does not own any movies or own any documentaries, but they allow people to stream right through their platform. And millions of people across the globe are doing that. Back during the pandemic, early on, back in March, they literally gave free accounts away, over 500 million free accounts in streaming through Netflix, have given people not only something to do during this pandemic, but also, of course, those are satisfied customers that love the product. Very similar in SuperOne, a lot of ways. We have free accounts available for people that want to just download the app. You'll make sure you get a referral code. That's someone that sent you that referral code. You can't just go to Super.one and download the app and be able to use the system. It has to be referred to by somebody, which is kind of unique for us. And we'll get that geared up for you and understand how big the industry is. Now, let's talk about how big the industry is. $350 billion industry area. And as people that are building their brand with us right now, of course, who's driving that revenue? Well, the millennials are. 2 billion millennials are in the game space. Last year's 2019, $168 billion, moved up from 140 in the market. In fact, USA just took over China for the most people gaming. Now, I've been to a game room. A friend of mine, Jesse Hall, is also an affiliate with us, who loves our brand, loves our product. Most importantly, he loves our pay. And he took me to a game room. There was 1,300,000 people in that room. There were 35,000 people watching, folks, live, watching two people play a game, not making any money with it, but just playing a game. So if any of you have kids, grandkids, just family members, and maybe you're a gamer, think about it. And they're spending 3 to 4 hours a day in the game space. So it's huge. It's a big space for us. To realize how big that is, we're going to present to you today how our game really works coming out this summer. Now, the lawful areas, we have the best attorneys all over the globe, our EU attorneys, our USA attorneys. You'll hear those in the very near future. So all of our policies and procedures follow the parallel to, since 2006, the game space has been open on the internet. And of course, we follow all those perimeters, and that's how we bring our products to now 151 countries across the globe that we are making available for people to download SuperOne and get engaged into our application. Now, listen, the target area for us, if you're a marketer and you understand about marketing to people and making sure you bring in great products, great services, well, you look at Facebook, you look at Twitter, Instagram, all of them are all great. They love having followers and they love having and being connected. Some people say, I'm not a social person. That's okay. You don't have to be. You can use those outlets to drive the model. There are going to be many folks that are going to do it many different ways, but let's talk about how the millennials are really doing it. Well, they're doing it through travel, fashion, shopping. They bring all that content to all their families and friends. They don't, again, make any money with it, but for SuperOne family and friends, you'll be able to now build a successful business in the app space. Very, very exciting. In fact, I've been doing a lot of research on this, folks. There's game companies right now that are starting to create, we're really ahead of the curve. They're starting to create a model where when you download an app, they're able to have, when other people are chatting, and you get points and ratios and rewards, and you can turn it into dollars. So it's coming. We're just ahead of the curve. We really are, folks. We've got so many incredible people working inside of this company. Andreas Christensen, our CEO and founder, has brought on a staff of people, close to 100 people now across the globe that are working behind the scenes for all of our great tools. How about streaming or sports for gadgets, games, music, and in that, the sports updates for knowledge for their teams, all of it driven into that. Now let's look at the app itself, a real simple example of a thumb activated. If you knew this was Rihanna in the middle, I didn't know who Rihanna was. So, of course, I probably would have got that wrong. I would have swiped to the left, and I would have got that answer wrong. It's not just a trivia game that you'll see here. It's really engaging people into a live interactive application. So we've done a lot of tests on this. We work with one of the #1 game companies out there. And they're going to parallel the game that we've created with them, with our algorithms here into our database with our SuperOne family, and as well as bringing to the fans. Now, Manchester United, Liverpool, Barcelona, many of these Asian Cups, 600 million fans, folks. You could work just in this market alone and attracting fans into our app. Now, listen, there's going to be fans coming into our app that aren't even affiliates, and you're going to see how powerful this is going to be when our advertisement dollars start. So you being a partner, owner, operator, you can get a piece of the action in those advertisement dollars that will be pushing out to all of our fans across the globe. How about other interests? Cricket, Super Bowl, NBA, tennis, UFC, all of them coming out to with our app here in the very near future. And again, as we roll that game app out here, somewhere this summer, we're saying more towards the middle of August. Here we are, August 1. Great time to get started with SuperOne and building the brand with us. Other areas of interest, how about music or movies, travel, locations, car interests, all of them. There's not anybody that we're not going to be attracting into this app for building the business into SuperOne. Now, let's also talk about swiping yourself to some amazing prizes. This is where people love to win. Everybody loves to win something, right? But how about a cruise? Could you imagine winning a cruise, all expense paid trip on SuperOne? You have maybe a fan in there that wins the trip. Maybe somebody you personally know wins the trip. Maybe you play as a team and you win as a family in the app. So this is some amazing, exciting things. And people may say, well, Steve, wait a minute. There's not a lot of cruise companies cruising right now. What does that mean for us? If we have people playing the app here when it rolls out and they win, what's going to happen? We're still going to pay you the value of what that trip would cost directly into your XRP Ripple account. Boom. And you'll still go. So, right, you pick the time in the future to go, you'll be all set. Super Bowl, they're starting up the NFL here in September in the U.S., and as that happens, there still will be a Super Bowl coming up. And so when that app pushes out for the fall, as people play, probably in November, December, and play in the app in that certain promotion. Remember, all promotions that come out into the app, folks, you got to realize as we push that out, they'll all be timed for the area of interest, all area of time of the market. So pretty exciting of the algorithms that we have here at SuperOne. Now let's talk about the super credits. This is where you can go in and buy a $10 package, a $45 package, a $100 package, $500 package, and you can push these out to guests, to family members, to friends, to people, and also through the advertisement area. We'll talk a little bit about that you can push out free game credits to people all over the world. This will also automatically place them and give them a chance to download the app for free. And those credits will go right into their account electronically, digitally, right through our brand here at SuperOne. So guys, listen, this is an exciting app altogether. We had one of our affiliates, Johnny, who did a great post in one of our Facebook groups yesterday, and he did all these tests on the app. We just released it really on Wednesday, folks, this past week. Your timing could not be better. And he did all these different tests. I sent it out. He said, works great. Sent this out. Works great. Bought a $10 pack. Sent that out to somebody. Worked perfect. And so here, this little app has got so many great features built right into the system. Now let's talk about the Battle Challenge. This is where you can team up 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, and play as a team and win as a team. Again, folks, as all of our fans across the globe that are going to be engaging into the SuperOne app, right now we're building the network. And so what does that mean for you? That means you can build a business, you can refer people, you can grow your economy, you can grow your network across the globe. And then when the game comes out, it's going to be infused right into that network, guys. And I'm telling you, it is very exciting what we've got put together here at SuperOne. How about for the advertisement areas? This is what I was talking about. You'll see some ARPUs. These are expenses that people spend on a monthly basis, and you are able to now benefit from that as an owner operator here at SuperOne. When you open up your account, you fund your account, now you have a piece in the action. And that's where advertising was. Let's say a Hard Rock has locations like this in the Maldives. They'll look beautiful locations. Everybody like, wow, I'd love to go there. Well, you watch the video, and a part of that advertisement dollars that will be spent in the network goes into the pool of revenue here at our platform. And then we share that revenue of advertisement dollars back to partners here at SuperOne. Now, raising your interest level, this is where you can understand about winning in a game for not only yourself, but also other people that are your fans. These are Super Nugget cards. These are game cards. This is where for you to say, I don't know anything about Rihanna. Who is she? You know, how's that work? Well, you can buy one of these. You can win one. You can trade them. And that's a part of the app itself. When it comes out, guys, I'm telling you, this will take your game up as well as all your fans' game up to the next level. This will help people win more into the app itself and into the game itself. So when you realize how exciting this is, these are like for Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't even know who he is, but he's obviously a soccer player or a football player, as they would say in the European Union, and understand. But Robin Rihanna Fenty didn't even know her full name, last name, who she is. Is she a music entertainer? Yeah, it says her gender, what type of music she sings, when she became active. These are all super nuggets. These are things that you need to win in the game. So it's like having the cutting edge of advancement into the app itself, into the game itself. How about for our single folks out there? Victor meets up with Emily, a possible relationship there like eHarmony or Tinder. These are huge, huge dating apps. Well, we have one built right into the app for all of our single folks out there, geared up to an exciting time for a possible relationship. Now, we make money many different ways, folks, but our credits and ads and service fees. Let's talk about this. The average ARPU, again, you see in the top left there, it says $50. Where does that come from? Well, $30 for the game credits, $10 for the service fees, $10 for the advertisement. This is for our partners that promote the brands and products integrated into the game. I hope you all get that, because that's huge. As we promote it, we get paid to do it. As we promote other areas of the app itself, from converting and providing additional service for our players and members. We got a lot of great services. Could you imagine having your own SuperOne Visa debit card that's linked up to your Ripple that you can have loaded automatically and be able to use worldwide? Now, cryptocurrency, guys, you can use worldwide. You'll see that later on in our presentation, how exciting this space is. Game credits, of course, as you reload and people reload into the app, that's the residual side of the app itself. For an example, if somebody does, well, I bought a pack, Steve, for $100, that gave me 10,000 game credits. Well, if I bought a pack for $500, that's again 50,000 game credits. Now, we don't know how many game credits it's going to take for somebody to win the game or as well as play the game. You'll see that roll out this summer, but you get that idea is you're going to replenish those. So if you're building a business here in SuperOne, and let's say you maybe cost you $100 to open up the app and launch your business, and all of a sudden you get 4 or 5 participants engaged, and you send some of those game credits to them electronically and digitally. They use them up, and all of a sudden they say, hey, I need more. Well, they'll go in and buy their own through their own application, because that's embedded right into the app itself. This is how powerful this game app is going to be for everybody all over the world. Now let's talk about making some money. I've got to update this, because now we're in 151 countries available. Our app is available for downloads in 151 countries. Google just released that information to us, and so did the iOS through Apple, already on the app downloads available there for you. Again, we got to make sure you have a referral code, so you can try to download it, but it's going to say, hey, need a referral code. It won't let you in. It'll let you view a few things, but again, in making money, let's talk a little bit about that. Coding, folks, this is one of the first ways that you can generate income, even for an unqualified person. That simply means someone that didn't pay for anything. They downloaded the app for free. They can still get paid a 5% referral for everybody that they refer. You're saying, really? Yeah, I don't have to buy anything? No, you don't have to do anything. You can download the app for free. Someone referred you to that, and all of a sudden you invite somebody, and they go, wow, this is exciting. I want to get started, and they launch a business for $500, right? It's our medium package, we call that. And all of a sudden you get a 5% payout. That's $25 to you for just referring somebody. That's pretty cool. How many times can you do it? As many times as you want. We've had people enroll 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 people personally into the app already since we just did our primary launch about 3 months ago, guys. 3 months ago, we started building the brand. We started doing the interface. We started building the network. And now our app is live for the network just in the past 4 days. And it's going crazy. Average, we're enrolling 300 new accounts every single day. Now let's talk about the 5%. That's one area. How about a 10% downline coding from the 4th person on? So for an example, you'll enroll 4, 5, and 6 here, D, E, and F, and all of a sudden they enroll their first 3 people in their business. Well, you get paid on those first 3 people. Does that make sense? Again, because they're not qualified in the downline coding are, but you are. So in this example, every time those 3, you get 3, you get 3, you get 3. What if they enroll 5? You get paid the same. Well, you bet. How about if they enroll 10? You bet. Doesn't matter. I'm just using the 3 as an example for simplicity purposes, but you get the idea how big it can be in a downline coding. Now, I know a lot of networkers are pretty swift in their understanding of network businesses, and they say, oh, I know about this and I know about that and compensation plan. This sounds like a pretty good compensation plan. Well, let's look at how it's going to pay you if you activate, when you activate your account here. Now, as you build the brand, you'll see the fourth account open up that goes into the 3 referral system, and boom, you see how now it's duplicating through the organization, and all those codes are being presented. All those payouts are coming your way. This is going to be powerful, folks. Whether you believe it or not, it's already happening. We've already had people rank up to our $250,000 level volume already in our first rollout. We've had people at the $50,000 level, $100,000 level, $10,000 level qualifications, and it's paying out every single second of the day as people enroll into the SuperOne model. So you want to get qualified. You want to get in a position of the company and start building the brand. Now let's talk about binary. Now, I know a lot of networkers, again, you don't have to be a networker to be involved in this company, folks. There's neophytes. That was something like me. When I first saw this back 35 years ago, I didn't know nothing about networking. I knew nothing about sales, know nothing about training, nothing about presenting. I was trained in this business by one of the best people in this space. But a binary is very simple. It's a left and right team. You get paid on both, a left team and a right team. So when some of these networks, oh, you got to get on the company's power leg. That way you don't have to work as hard. Some people think like that. They just don't know what they're talking about. A left team, right team is activated for you once you activate your account. So for an example, you open up a $100 package in the binary, and all of a sudden you refer one person on your left, one person on your right. Now your binary is open for paying. So for an example, if I had an enrollment on my left with $100, what's the lesser leg? The lesser leg is my right. So as soon as I enroll on a $100 pack over here, the left leg is going to pay me. All of a sudden you enroll another person on your right side, which is 2. Now, of course, they're going to get paid on the lesser once there's one on the right. So left, right, left, right, left, right, and as you build the business. But sometimes you have an organization that goes faster than each other. You're still going to get paid on all the business that's generated on the lesser leg, it says, and pay. So it could be your left one day, it could be your right one day, and it can continue to grow, but it's still 10% earnings from people building in the business. Pretty exciting here. Now let's talk about ranking up. A star qualified. This is for you. Look at the company. You did a $100 package with 3 referrals at a $100 package. You're star qualified. That's a $500 a week cap in just the binary payout. So you get 5% on the front side. You get 10% on the front side. So that's 15%. Plus the other 10%. That's 25% we're already paying out, and we're only at the binary example right now payout. You bump up to the $500 package with 3 other referrals. You get 2 qualifiers here. You get a founder qualification seat and the opportunity. You'll see that later. And also this will superstar qualify you at $2,000 a week payout cap in the binary. Each one of them come with cap qualifications. Why? Because there's only so much volume you can use to qualify so many people. It's really common sense, folks, once you think about it. And then once you see it, you go, oh, I get it. It's almost like free money. For an example, if you enroll someone, they go crazy on your left and crazy on your right, and they go crazy, you're still going to get paid in the binary. This is a powerful, powerful tool to build any business with. Let's talk about the director, where you have a first generation director. That simply means 10,000 volume requirement. So for an example, you have 10 people. They all enroll 2 people this week with a $500 package. 2 times, of course, is 10, times 1,000 is 10,000 in volume. Real simple, but now you rank up to the director 1 level. This is huge, folks, because now you're ranking up, and that's a $10,000 a week cap in the binary. People say $10,000 a week. That seems like a lot of money, Steve. It is, because you're starting to grow an organization that you're tapping into a $350 billion industry, and people are excited about building the brand, so more people are going to be coming on board here at SuperOne. Real simple, folks, but very exciting. Now let's talk about the heart of our company. And the reason why I say the heart of the company, this is where the real revenue is, to teach and train people how to be successful. You can't be successful, folks, in this company by yourself. It is impossible. You may think it's you, but it's not. It's you showing other people how to duplicate a business. Let's talk about a 30% payout. Matching. So for an example, I'll pick somebody here in our group of people here. Say Sean's here with us today. Great having Sean. He's definitely into the crypto space. He knows about how big this space is, and now he's going to be acquiring more Ripple here at SuperOne. But all of a sudden, Sean sponsors me, and I go to work and I start building the business. I'm referring people. I'm enrolling new guests. I'm enrolling new people. And at the end of the month, let's just say I made $3,000. Well, Sean gets 30% of my check, not of my check out of me, but from the company revenue that's already embedded and coded that way in our compensation. And Sean's saying, wait a minute, Steve did okay, but I want to go enroll somebody else. And all of a sudden, what if Sean enrolls 4 or 5 people, one every month, let's just say? By the time of 6 months, and if you take that same exact volume, you take 6 times 3, 6 times 3,000, that's 15,000 there in that example. Is that 15,000? Yeah, that's 15,000. You go, wow, that's pretty exciting. But Sean still gets paid 30% for all matching referrals. That D means a direct referral. Now, how about a downline matching? How about another 10%? Downline matching. Everybody that ranks up to D1, D2, D3, D4, you rank up to those levels, an additional 10% downline matching for your organization, wherever they may be. They may be 100 levels down, but they're still your direct referral. They may be 1,000 levels down. It doesn't matter, folks. They're still your direct referral. And that's a compression volume. We'll talk about that also in our Super Saturday training. Now, here is probably one of the best features. Our CEO just did a live presentation this morning. Samantha will have some of those updates today for us, guys, in our training here. We got a training here in about 2 hours. But here's the breakdown. This is the coolest thing. How about getting paid every second of the day within 2 seconds? You enroll somebody in the U.S., boom, it gets paid right into your wallet immediately. How about somebody enroll in Portugal? Boom, gets paid right into your wallet right there again. How about somebody enroll in Czech Republic? Boom, gets enrolled right into your payout. And immediately, you're not waiting for any income here. Whatever you put in, time, energy, resources, people, customers, fans, all that, you get paid instantly. The duplication of big volume, folks, come by training massive amount of people to doing the same thing every single day. Now, as we build the network side of it, the game space, when that comes into play, now we're going to be dealing with fans and incorporating the whole brand here of SuperOne. When you see the vision of what SuperOne's created and all the leadership that's involved, there are some people, folks, that are involved in SuperOne that are really good at what they do in this space. So you can be able to rub shoulder with some of the best of the best. Because everybody wants the cutting edge, don't they? They want to kind of shorten up their success path. They go, so, I don't want to go through all the bumps and bruises. I don't want to go through. Listen, you know how you do that? You work with people that are advanced, more advanced thinking than you in this space, and they're willing to train you how to do that as long as you listen. That's one of the hardest things, especially for more mature people. Even the young generation, sometimes they say, I want to do it on my own. And they go and they try to create something like this, and they fail miserably, and they go back to their mom and dad's living in the basement. The bottom line is, guys, I'm sharing with you, the timing could not be better. So when you realize what that $500 package gives you, let me talk about one of the best features here also at SuperOne. $500 package gives you 50,000 game credits, 10,000 tokens. What are tokens? SRX tokens is our symbol. Write that down today or save it somewhere. You'll see it in the very near future. But these automatically get dumped right into your wallet. And if you don't have an external wallet, today in our Saturday training, we're going to show you everything you need to do once you get your app downloaded, once you get your placement, how to get qualified, how to build a team, how to use the Zooms for your business so you don't have to be explaining this to anybody. People always ask us, hey, Steve, hey, Samantha, how do we explain this to somebody? Well, you go, listen, how many wouldn't mind making money with your phone? They go, yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, listen, I downloaded this app right here. It's called SuperOne, right? And all of a sudden I put the app in here and I light it up. And I go, boom, there it is. Isn't that cool? And they go, hey, check this out. And I go, hey, go to the store, and I show them some things. I go, boom, you can go in here and you can buy a package. And this company's doing incredible stuff. I mean, it's amazing. But the technology, the game's coming out in August and September. Oh, it's going to be amazing. But I'm able to get paid every single second of the day by referring people to this app. Is that not simple or what? How much more complicated do you want to make it? And it's not that complicated. And really, folks, what will advanced train you is how to drive, or really how to develop other people to build large teams of business. And that's really what we're doing. So that SRX tokens is our security, meaning like if you've invested in Apple or maybe Microsoft, right? You get a piece of the pie. They give you a paper. It's a stock sheet. And that stock sheet comes with the amount of stocks that you own in that company. The SRX tokens are given to you for free, 10,000 of them, guys. When it gets to $1, we're going to take it out to the market of exchange. Why? It's going to create a huge, huge vacuum in our model. People going, wait a minute, where's all this ripple going? First of all, you watch, folks. In the next, you mark my words today, in the next 60 days, there's going to be so much ripple being paid out into SuperOne. It's going to increase the value in the exchange market. Now, right now, it's about 23, 24 cents per ripple. So you're going to get a lot of ripple. But could you imagine in ripple going to $1 and you got it at 23 cents? And all of a sudden you're saying, Steve, can I sell it? Can I exchange it? Yeah, you can exchange it to BTC, fiat currency, USDS cash, whatever you want to do. It's yours. It's your revenue in building this space. It's just a lot of you may not understand how fast and exciting crypto is. The crypto side of our business is the POS side, point of sale. We, of course, pay in with crypto to get your package fund, and we pay out in rewards and, of course, the generation of income into the model itself. So listen, coding, buying, and matchery is the triple play here. And, of course, that's super. When we are building a $1 billion brand, folks, we're tapping into a $350 billion. Let's just say we just get 1%. That's a $3.5 billion our company in revenue. We are going to be a $1 billion brand with you or without you. We'd love to have you, but it's understanding about seeing the big picture here. Now, I know there's some people out there that get involved with business before and they didn't do too well. And sometimes they base their future decisions upon their past failures. It's kind of sad in a lot of ways. And I never understood that. I always figured that was just a stepping stone, a learning place, that I learned something there and I'm not going to do that again. You know, it's like, when you think about getting burned once, you're not going to touch that hot place again, right? Because you've already had that bad experience. Now, having a good experience saying, hey, I've downloaded SuperOne. I've engaged in the app. It works perfectly. I funded my account. I'm ready to build here. Well, here's a great way to do that is our kind of our leadership group. This is where founders come into play. We call this the Genesis group, still in play right now. For an example, if you fund your account today with a $500 package and you refer 3 people, you can do that today, you can do it tomorrow, you can do whatever. But as soon as you do that, the system will qualify that placement at a founder qualification. That means you'll get special recognition. You're going to see and hear different things inside the founders groups that we have. You'll be able to have the inner circle content and information here with our company and also work and rub shoulders with the leadership of SuperOne. So we've got some great things geared up. Now listen, also in the chat, you'll see in here, Samantha, I'm sure, has already put it in. There is a link for the 11 a.m. This is for our training today. She'll make sure she puts that in there into the chat. We'll make sure she does that. But there are 3 types of people, folks, after hearing our company presentation. One may say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. This guy talks way too fast. I don't even understand what we're doing yet. We want to welcome you, though. Please don't base it upon me. Base it upon the app. Base it upon the people that you're working with. Come back and see it again. See our training this afternoon or this morning here at 11 a.m., and you'll get to see the bigger picture of what we're doing and how we're building this brand. Second person said, hey, can I download the app? Yes, we get to say yes. Download the app for free. Make sure you get your referred code, whoever has that for you, and then download that app and get in there and play around with it a little bit. You'll see all the functions and all the things that are moving parts. In fact, Johnny had listed that. You'll see that in the Facebook community. I put it in our SuperOne community. It said he had 12 different things that he ran through the app, 12 different features. You know, from sending some Ripple over to somebody, sending some the game credits over to somebody. I mean, he had 12 different things. Like, wow, there's so much this little app does, and it pays out super points, super rewards for all of us all over the world. Hey, so listen, I want to make sure, Samantha, could you put in there for the group for the 11 o'clock training for us today, and just put that in the chat? That we very much appreciate it. We'll just wait to make sure she has that in there for us, and we'll get things geared up. I'm sorry?
It's all done.
Oh, okay.
It's in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. All right. It's there now, folks. So in that chat, you'll see it in there. Thanks for doing that. A second person says, hey, you know what? I want to download the app. Third person says, let's get started, man. Zip this guy up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to build a new business here at SuperOne. We're so thankful that you're here today, guys. But most importantly, if you're serious about your financial future and you say, you know what? This could be it. This could be the one. This could be the company that could put me in a position financially, whether it's paying off debt, whether it's paying down the house or paying it off completely, paying all the car stuff off, getting yourself on dry land finance and say, you know what, I want to work with people that are doing that. Well, you found it. You're at the right place at the right time. And listen, folks, we'll see you back here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Super Saturday. And then we have some surprises for this afternoon with some other great updates we have available for you. Make it a great day, folks. And again, welcome to SuperOne.